gear and prepare to be bold. The lights are shining, let the countdown begin. Tonight's the night, let the epic take skin. In the arena, warriors take their position. Skills getting sharpened, no time for indecision. From the shadows they rise out of the dark. Fighters unite, ready to make their mark. Feel the arena, warriors take their position. Skills getting sharpened, no time for indecision. From the shadows they rise out of the dark. Fighters unite, ready to make their mark. Feel the energy rise, it's game time now. Level up your heart, feel the bass take control. As we dive into worlds where we play our role. From pixelated dreams to reality we weave. Join the live stream, you've got to believe. Join the live stream, you've got to believe. Chasing victory, hear the call of the fight. Every heartbeat synced, we're channeling our might. Keyboard warriors, controllers in hand. Together we're stronger, let's take a stand. Get ready to celebrate each win, each score. Level up your heart, feel the bass take control. As we dive into worlds where we play our role. From pixelated dreams to reality we weave. Join the live stream, you've got to believe. Join the live stream, you've got to believe. Level up your heart, feel the bass take control. As we dive into worlds where we play our role. From pixelated dreams to reality we weave. Join the live stream, you've got to believe. Join the live stream, you've got to believe. Level up your heart, feel the bass take control. As we dive into worlds where we play our role. From pixelated dreams to reality we weave. Join the live stream, you've got to believe. Level up your heart, feel the bass take control. As we dive into worlds where we play our role. From role to believe. Get ready to celebrate each win, each score. Get ready to celebrate each win, each score.
Hey, yo, everybody. How's it going? Here we are. We're going to be doing something a little bit different today. So, normally I would be playing like a video game, like The Evil Within. But what I want to do today is I actually want to work a little bit on the streaming layout. So last time we sort of worked on some of the like getting placements of item, like every of the assets and everything. And it's definitely some things that we still need to work on. I have mentioned that I do want to make an audio reactive background for like sort of like a seasonal sort of one. So I did watch a little bit of a video on how to take an image and then upscale it to a happier section of where you would like to have like where you would like to have the like a decent image. So right now what you're looking at, that is the background I made for the gaming PC. I'm not really going to be doing much on the gaming PC, so to speak. It's more going to be done mostly in like wallpaper engine, which is actually how I do the audio reactive stuff. So I do want to get some of that worked in. So I just need to pull up a site. Like, I was watching a video on YouTube for audio reactive. So he did have a couple sites that would make it a little bit easier to deal with everything. Like clear res images with AI, where basically you provide an image and it upscales it. Now, I want to work on the one for Spooky Month because we are still in Spooky Month. I did find a picture that I do want to use for it. So I'm just going to upscale it. So, what we want. So I'm just pulling up getting what he says. Because there's supposed to be a resolution. So we're looking for something for 1920 by 1080. So I want to know which site he used first. So we have our desired image. Okay, so what I'm going to do, so you guys can see what's going on here. Oh no, not soundboard. Wanted this one. Okay. Just so you guys can see what I'm doing on this screen, I'm actually going to moving OBS off of there because we don't need OBS showing up all that. So I already have my image, so choose files. So we're going to open, so it's choose. I'm just going to watch the little bit video because he talks about it. Okay, so JPEG, change width. JPEG, change width and height. So 1920x. So 1920x 1080. Then convert now. So this is the image that I chose. So 1920 x 1080, just so I know that this is the converted one. What we're gonna do here, I'm gonna click on this one because this is the next site he goes to. So that's the image he chose. So okay, so we did that. Okay, just enhance. We probably could have done it here. So it'll be ready in a few minutes here. Ah, there we go. This one. Yeah, like so now we're gonna download the image because it's what we're gonna use for audio reactive. So if we come over here, downloads, we're just gonna drag that in. I don't really like that there's the watermark though. Let me just check here. Else. Hey, there's remove watermark. Okay, so I would have to buy it. Maybe here you go. Okay. So what I'll do is I can do this part afterwards. But what we're gonna do create wallpaper. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna put it here. Project name. Spooky month. $19.20 by $10.80. Go here. That now it's gonna bring in the image that we want. So let's go back to his video because he uses a filter. So what I'll do is I'll pull this over here. Here, add. And then pulse. Okay. So that's going to make it seem a little eerie. So that's what we got going. Then pulse color. Oh no, not that. Audio responsive center. So, see how it's acting up right now? That's sort of what I want to have happen. But we mess around with the frequency here, it'll change up how much. So if say I only wanted, say, the moon to pulse, I'd go into paint and paint up here. So on the final one, the watermark's not going to be there, so we're not worried. So there's because honestly, like, this is something I do like doing. So we could change it to, say, a color burn, darken, or darker color. Honestly, I like the burn because it has that flashy part. So when we come down to having it on our layout, we want to make sure there's stuff here. So if I go, so workshop, share wallpaper on workshop, spooky month, privacy, private, so only I'll be able to see this. Capture preview. So just capture that. So that's the preview. Then unspecified, because it's only gonna be me seeing it. All ages, no gore and violence, sexual content. So then if I hit publish, here's Steam. Why aren't you open? Why aren't you open over here? Steam. Just open Steam. So I have a second account on Steam for like streaming assets and everything. So that's all good. Okay. So save. So that's saved. Got the close wallpaper engine here. So we lose the background, but you get to see this picture in the background. Like, honestly, this might be the picture, one of the pictures I use like all year round, which a friend did make and said, hey, if you want to use it as background, feel free to do so. So it's probably one of the ones I'm going to do. I'll probably do an audio reactive version of this, like maybe the Aurora Borealis would be the audio reactive portion for this one. So now we'll start up wallpaper engine again. That's good. We'll just go to change. Click over here, change wallpaper, paper editor, view all projects, spooky month. So that's what we were working on. Okay. Publish. So now, if I come over here, spooky month. So I'm going to clear the queue. Let's see just how this looks on stream. So I'm going to hide the video here. Okay, that actually looks pretty nice. For spooky month, yeah, that definitely looks nice. Let's see how it looks on the start screen. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah. That definitely looks really nice on the start screen. Let's see how it looks on the BRB screen. Okay, yeah, that definitely looks nice. I definitely need to get rid of the watermark. So what I might do is I might put like a border like I have here going around the game, and I might see if I can get that to be audio reactive as well. Because honestly, this is actually really nice. So like, you guys now know how I do the audio reactive stuff. So it pulses with whatever sound is coming through. So it could be pulsing with the game, pulsing with my mic, pulsing with the music. Like whatever I'm listening to, it would be pulsing. Now, I might make it so like the moon pulses, then maybe some other parts pulse instead of the whole image here. So instead of this whole image pulsing, maybe just say like the moon. So So if we wanted, say, just the moon to pulse, which actually probably would be really good for a background like this. Like maybe because the game audio covers don't care X. So the game covers most of this. So if we yeah, like so yeah, the game covers most of what we see on screen. So when we're looking at it, I could have these lights here pulse, but then I'd want like maybe the moon to pulse, but everything else not so much. So like that does work. My asthma is acting up. Like this is definitely something I want to do a little bit more of. Like it's a little different. It can be educational in a way. Okay, Twitch. I already knew it was going to go live. Thank you. So, yeah, like probably for this one, I want to have the like maybe the windows here, like these windows right here, to pulse along with the moon. Because then that way, that is actually really good. So if I come here, so I'm just gonna zoom up here for the moon because that's the first thing I want to do. So now, if I change to a song that has a bit more of a beat, you can sort of see how it's going. So, might need something a little bit more. Yeah, this. Okay, so like we can see when I'm talking, it is sort of flashing. Let's just sort of zoom it in here. So when I'm talking, you can see the moon flash. There might be another way to do this sort of thing. But having the whole thing be audio reactive, that's a good start. So we got the spooky month one. Let's just see here. Trying to remember where I put the image, like the one I use for my background. Actually, might be able to do it like this. Okay. No, not that. Change wallpaper. Okay, so we can do this, edit this in here. Vex, pulse. Honor responsive center. Okay. I think I might have sent this one to me. Let me just check in because I remember having this on my phone. Yeah, I have it on my phone. I have a bunch of them. But I could always possibly do one per game, which is a different thing I could do. Let's see here. Like, I got a lot of different ones that I could do. Okay. Me too. I'm gonna send some to me. Just gonna take a second here. Let's see where. Okay. I got a good chunk of them. Okay. So, the site where I have them, I don't want to show you guys. See this site, like where I sent them to. Okay. So I'm gonna I can show you this. So I'm gonna be so for large, so that way you guys can see them as they come in. There's one. So I sent 9 to myself. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the last one, which is 9. So I really like this one here. I also like this one. Like, this would make a really nice audio reactive, but I think this one would as well. Like having like the water be audio reactive. But for that to work, I need to come over here. So choose files. And I'm going to select all these. So open. So 9 files, JPEG, convert now. Oh. Okay, we'll just reload that. So you have to do 2 at a time here. Width 920, makes 1080. So convert now. So that's that one. What I'll do is this. I'm going to come over here, new folder. Ready. So this, it's fine. New, and then here. So there's that. Now one raw. So we have the original raw file. So this is the raw. This will be the converted. So I'm not going to worry about the watermarks right now. So we'll be able to do multiple at once. So save image. That. So that is the raw. That is the converted. That's the converted. Now I have to do those two. There, reload. 1920 by 1080. Choose files. And then we'll do the next two. Convert. Save an image. Okay, so that's done. Here, 1920 by 1080. So before we do anything there, we got to take the two raw files, put them into raw. Now those are converted. Now we got those two. So grab those two and convert. Okay, so that was good. Come over here. Grab the two converted. We'll throw those in. Grab the raws. Throw them in. Convert. There's that. There's that. Over here. Take those and put those into raw. And then converted, and then it's just this one left. Open. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy this new shortcut, that next, image resizer. That's the raw. That's the converted. Okay, so now I have to get all the converted into ready. So we go here. So we don't need this one anymore because we have it set up. So now converted, view extra large, because we don't want that one. So open, Okay, so get rid of that one because it was, for some reason, it's a duplicated that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna choose the ones that we want. So we can see them here. That. Got that. And then get rid of that. We got 4 here. Okay, so he does explain how, like, that little mask sort of thing, like the pulse works. Okay. Okay, so hardness will 0 will be nice. So we'll be using like a hardness 0 for it. Okay. So those are all good to go. But we're just going to be working on this one, but we have the spooky month. So here, amount. I'm going to put around a little over that. A hardness, I'm going to go there. Show mask so I can see what we're doing. So, no. Okay, opacity 0. Okay. Here, amount to about there. hardness 0. Just around the moon. And then these windows. And I'll do this window too. If I do okay. Now, I'm going to go over to Spotify. I'm going to turn the volume up. So, might get a little loud.
Drown. Just remember, you're stronger than you know. You got the fire, you got the drive within. Yeah, yeah. With every step you take, you'll make your love sing.
But we're trying to see how the audio reactive works here. So we can sort of see these lights flickering a little bit. We go up here. You can sort of see the moon flickering. What I might do is might make the moon go into like the clouds here. So show mask.
To conquer anything. With every step you take, you'll make your love sing. Rise above.
There.
Don't you ever give in. You got the fire. You got the drive within. You got the strength to conquer anything.
We're just gonna make these clouds a little bit more white. I'm gonna lower it down a little bit here. These clouds are a little bit lighter. Do a little bit up in here. Over here. Mask opacity is like that's sort of what we're looking at there. I'm gonna do this so it's a little easier to see what we're messing around with here. So we want it to sort of seem like it's blending in a little bit. Go up and around the moon a little bit. Oh. Or taper it off over this way. Go back up here. Don't care about Tarkov. Okay. Just so you can see the clouds a little bit better here. Go to an 83. Over this way. Sort of blend it in there. Freeze a little bit. Here. So like we can sort of start seeing the moon and the clouds a little bit showing up in here. Michael W, welcome in. How you doing today, buddy? Oh, nice. What were you doing in there? Right now I'm working on some audio reactive backgrounds. Mostly the spooky month one. Okay, so now drop it down to about 50. Just the dark moon, okay. We're gonna do up here. Come down this way. I'm just gonna add a little bit of light here. If I go okay. So it should be flashing a little bit now up here in the clouds and around the moon. These lights do flicker a little bit. You know what I could do? So these are the lights. I'm gonna make it so the lights flicker a little bit more than what they are. So it's actually really nice. Okay. So you're just gonna turn it down a little bit here.
Of consoles, the battle rages on. Xbox, PlayStation, which side are you on? Nintendo's in the mix.
Okay, so that's a little bit lower. That's good. Now, if I wanted to change the tint, go like this. So when everything's, it sort of makes that a bit flickering. If I go here, testing, ba 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 ba. The tint high, we'll put tint low as like a black. Tint high can be like a blue. So when it's actually no, we'll just leave them where they were. So if I change this, should flash a little bit more frequently. So I think if we change the audio bounce for X, it will go more left and right. I'm gonna pull up the video again. When he's talking about that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go here so that way it's flickering more. So if I put the music back on, it should flicker more. That's dark. It's light. So
Divided we fall, but the thrill of competition unites us all. Video game console wars, who will reign supreme? Will it be the powerhouse or the one with innovative dreams? Legends will be made, friendships torn apart as we fight for glory.
okay, so give me a sec here. Okay, so okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this to repeat once. So it will repeat this song because it's really audio reactive. So yeah, that's actually pretty nice. So, audio bounds. keep that around 1. Okay, so that's pretty nice. So now come here, copy effect. If I paste the effect, it'll affect it a little bit more, which is actually something for this one. I think it really looks really good, especially with the how the like it sort of looks like there's a little thunderstorm going on in the background, because like the clouds start flashing and it's like it looks like there's a thunderstorm. So that's pretty nice. But each pulse layer we can change out, so it's a little different for each one. So like say we wanted one pulse to only affect the lights, then that's doing that. Another pulse for the moon in the clouds. So there's some other things that we can be looking at. So like tonight's like this is a different ugh. I hate asthma, but I have to live with it. With me for life. So yeah, like if I do this, paste the effect. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is save that. So we did some edits, so we have to. There's that. Let's see how this. So here's Spooky Month over here. Okay, so it's still flashing like it was. So what I have to do is close that down. Over here. What happened is it changed the wallpaper there. So that's supposed to be this one. Okay. So we're changing the screen on the small one. So we're gonna not go off of it and onto it. And now it's flickering the way we want it. So I'm going to hide this just so we can see it. So yeah, like that's actually pretty nice. We can't see the windows, but we can see that the sun, the moon, and the clouds are flashing, which is what I was sort of aiming for this one. So it's actually pretty nice seeing that, hey, that's how that's coming along. So honestly, I could start working on the other ones as well. But I do wanna, so go in. I'm just gonna go into the editor. So I want to sort of look. I could add to the pulse here, so that way that's sort of flickering as well. Because it's going up here, but doesn't touch down here. So hardness 0, amount. We're gonna go 100 here. So just sort of outline it. $53. Like that. So we're just gonna cover this whole section here. I'm gonna come up in here and and then there's that. Come up in here. We'll go to Mount 0. That will erase that. Because we want it to be above here.
and tears will conquer our fears. We're the pirates of the sea, bound by destiny, sailing to find our fate. One piece awaits.
Okay, so we have to get rid of that.
We're the pirates of the sea, bound by destiny, sailing to find our fate. One piece awaits.
Okay.
One piece awaits.
We'll do that. We'll do that. We get up here.
We're the pirates of the sea, bound by destiny, sailing to find our fate. One piece awaits.
Because this way, we can see what we're doing. And honestly, this is going to be something I am going to be like proud of. It's something I've actually put time into.
On a journey across the sea, searching for a lone one piece. We face trials and battles that will never cease.
So it definitely will be really nice to have.
Together we'll never be torn apart. We'll face danger and strife for the treasure that changes lives.
Like, I know you guys are probably going to get sick of listening to this song, but we'll swap off of it in a second here. Okay, so once we're past all the clouds here,
Battles with enemies are well tested, but we fight on, never to be bested. Each time we visit a mystery to unfold.
so bring it down a little bit. Sort of blend it in. Is there sort of a darker area right in here? Okay, so I can go this here. And up the size, not that much. No, okay, well, that's okay.
We're the pirates of the sea, bound by destiny, sailing to find our fate. One piece awaits. One piece awaits.
So now, let's just see how this reacts when the song plays.
On a journey across the sea, searching for a lone one piece.
Oh, that's nice. I am actually really happy with this. That is amazing. And there is another effect we could do. So we're gonna browse the workshop and or fog. So I'm gonna subscribe to that so we can add some fog. We'll do that as well. So, fog. Okay. So now, we don't want it to be like that. Like, we don't want it to interact with the... So we don't want it to interact with the sky. We want the fog to be sort of like along the bottom. So. Okay. Just so you can see what we're doing here. So I'm gonna try keeping it under the clouds. I'm gonna try keeping the fog sort of like down there. Okay, so it's gonna download an extension here. Might take a little bit. So random and repeat. So this is the last time you'll hear that song, and then it will go into a new one. Okay, so this is just doing its thing. So yeah, this is probably the longest part. Waiting for this to download. So, in the meantime, I want to sort of look into something here. Let's just go to speedrun.net. This is where I want to look. I still got 3 pending runs, but I want to look at The Evil Within. So open up that. We'll open up this one. So 2 years ago. First game. Okay. Darn. That's the hardest difficulty. 2 hours, 51 minutes, 11 seconds. What about Evil Within 2? Oh, wow. No intro. Full game. No. Not saying I'm gonna speed run this. We played on survival. Honestly, that's pretty interesting. I'm gonna follow these two because I actually did enjoy it. Now, I want to see what the world record is for At Dead Night. Is like the story of Jimmy. Oh, extreme difficulty. One runner. 4 months ago. 1 hour and 22 minutes and 8 seconds. I want to see what the rules are. So 11 minutes and 15 seconds. Friend rescue, quick game. That's interesting. $84. That's actually pretty interesting to see the runs for this, because it's a true horror game. I'm still gonna follow it though. Okay, so oh, it's at 100. Yay! Blur. Invert. Okay. I might just get rid of the fog. But yeah, learning how to make these audio reactive backgrounds, it's actually, I find it's actually pretty fun. Something different, but still something to be proud of. So yeah. Now, so this area here really doesn't get too much action. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll get that. And now go down. We'll go like this. Around here. Do it sort of up in here as well. we'll take a look at this. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay, so go from here. Oh yeah, that's nice. What I'm gonna do, I duplicate this one because I'm gonna go in and edit this one. I'm gonna go to the paint. So we want to show a mask because we're only gonna affect the lights with this one. So mount 0.
Yeah, it's way too big.
We're gonna get rid of all this up here. For this one. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're gonna have to do the clouds again. So what we can do is we can add, like, right now I'm just gonna highlight. I'm actually gonna go sort of like down this way as well.
Lunar Fox gamer with her controller in hand, racing through levels in a faraway land. She's a master of the game, she's always in control. With lightning fast reflexes, she's on a roll. She's the queen of the virtual.
Okay, so now
Lunar Fox gamer, she's a legend in her own right. With every victory, she shines so bright. She's unstoppable, she's on fire. Lunar Fox gamer,
now we can go in
ultimate gamer.
messing around with this.
She's faced many challenges, but she never backs down. With determination, and still she takes on any ground.
She shines
Okay.
so bright. She's unstoppable. She's on fire. Luna Fox Gamer, the ultimate gamer. Oh, Luna Fox Gamer. She's a legend in her own right. With every victory, she shines so bright. She's unstoppable. She's on fire. Luna
Actually, that's pretty nice.
the ultimate gamer.
Yeah. Okay, so
Luxury of virtual reality. Playing for hours, lost in a world of fantasy.
what I'm thinking,
Controllers in hand, getting lost in the light. Escaping the real world into the night. Gaming in the 21st century. Our passion
let's see. I want to see how well this handles with a game.
battling foes, climbing every hill. No challenge too great, no enemy too strong.
Which I have a game that can be easily loaded up pretty quick. Might terrify the crap out of me. But let's get in.
The graphics are stunning, the sound immersive, every level completed, every puzzle we solved. We
It actually might be easier with mouse and keyboard.
this digital world, we feel so free. Together we play, united by the screen. We are the gamers, we live for the thrill. That's who we
Okay.
fighting every hill. No challenge too great.
Yeah, we can't hear anything. Okay, I don't know how many of you are actually still here, but this this game is scary as fuck. Okay, I have to sort of remember the controls. Oh no! We got a screen thick. What you got? Remember there was a button you push. And it sorts the items. Oh. Okay, so it doesn't look like the the audio reactive works with. Yeah, let me out. Too terrifying. So if I put on my music, it starts going.
Together we play, united by the screen. We are the gamers, we live for the thrill. Battling foes, climbing every hill. No challenge too great, no enemy too
Okay.
strong. We'll conquer them all night long. We are the gamers, we live for the thrill. Battling foes, climbing every hill. No challenge too great, no enemy too strong. We'll conquer them all night long. Azalea, the ones that threw, shining bright in the sun, with petals of purple, she's second to none. Her beauty's a wonder, in full bloom she stands, with grace and elegance she commands. Azalea 20.
What I can do is I can take it so it's.
She stands tall, a symbol of beauty, captivating all. The wind whispers secrets as she sways in the breeze. Azalea's wanted to masterpiece. Her petals like
Yeah, this is coming along pretty good.
touch, singing in the garden, the world at her feet. Azalea 22, so vibrant and sweet, with colors so vivid. She
Yeah,
lights up the day. Azalea 22,
it's actually pretty nice.
full display. Full display. Her petals like velvet, soft to the touch, singing in the garden, the world at her feet. Azalea 22, so vibrant and sweet, with colors so vivid, she lights up the day.
Okay, I'm gonna look at what other tips he says. Okay. What we'll do, go in. We're gonna so the lights. I'm gonna get rid of the lights from here because I'm gonna control the lights another way. Okay. Click on here and then add. So now the whole thing's going to be pulsing. Color, bull, burn, and then center. So that is pretty much going to be flickering the whole thing. Yeah. So we're going to go into the paint. We're looking at the windows. So you're going to do is you're going to have it go up here. It's going to be actually we want to be around 100 here. So take that.
As the console wars rage on, the PC gamer stands tall.
So there,
In a world where
there,
graphics and frame rates rule them
and
all.
there.
They build the rig with precision, ready for the fight with their trusty keyboard and mouse. They'll game through the night, unfazed by the battle below. PC gamer, they're in their own zone, ruling the digital throne with power.
Okay, so now
PC gamer, they'll never be dethroned. While the consoles clash, the PC gamer remains calm.
so we want this to be the we're gonna go there, there. Okay. redo do how that is down there. That. We've got that. So that. So there's that. Okay.
With power and control they own. PC gamer, they'll never be dethroned.
So this
PC gamer, they'll never
is only going to affect
PC gamer,
the actual,
be dethroned.
like, where the lights are on the window. The rest is going to pulse. At a different pace. Okay.
I felt the darkness creeping in, consuming my soul. The fear of what I might become has taken its toll. Monster lurking deep inside, waiting to take control. With every step I take, I lose sight of my goal. I'm drowning in my own despair, scared of a monster that I see in the mirror. Haunted by the shadows that
That looks nice.
can't escape, the darkness destroying me. Will I ever find my
Okay.
way back again?
From here.
Will I ever find my way back again? The anger and the rage, they consume me whole. I try to fight it off, but
Okay.
I'm losing
So
control.
this one I actually want to come up here.
I'm scared of what I'll become, the story untold. I feel the beast awakening within. Scared of the monster
Got that. So that's 100. So I wanted to just outline don't gotta stay down. Okay.
The answer that I see in the mirror, haunted by the shadows that grow nearer. I can't escape the darkness destroying me in. Will I ever find my way back again? The anger rage, they consume me whole. I try to fight it off, but I'm
Okay, so that's actually pretty nice.
the monster inside me, it's starting to unfold. I'm scared of what I'll become, the story untold. Scared of what I'll become, the story untold. Will I ever find my way back again? In the dark of the night they lurk in the shadows. Legends of monsters, tales of the unknown. With
Yeah, that's nice.
fury and eyes of fire, they haunt our dreams, fueling our desire. Creatures of the night, they'll give you a fright. We're the hunters, they're the prey. In the legends of monsters, we'll never stray. With hearts
Okay.
of courage, we'll
So, I'm going to wrap up here. I'm probably going to working a little bit more on it, but there's not much really going on here, so I really don't want to bore you guys too much. Now, if you would like to make me to make a background for you guys, or to make the backgrounds I'll be using public, hit me up on Discord. I might just make them available for you guys, or say make them available for members, or Twitch subscribers. It's still sort of up in the air because I'm still trying to learn how to do this, but it's definitely looks really nice the way it is, especially for the spooky month let's play. So like spooky season background, so it's nice. But other than that, thank you to everybody who did come out to the stream. You're all amazing. Keep it up. And honestly, don't stop being who you are, because that is what makes you special. If you can find a way to entertain people, like if you could entertain people by reading the dictionary, you are amazing. But honestly, I can't wait for people to see these backgrounds and anything else we make during the stream. Like this, like anything we make, I can't wait to actually use it during a stream. Like these stream improvement streams is something a little different than what I normally do. It's usually gaming, but no, this is stream improvement, making the backgrounds a little bit more me in a way, making the layout a lot smoother. Like I love how my asset alert box pops in and out. I love how the Orcarena pops in and out. I still need to work on the Twitch redemptions, like the getting little images and all that for that. So stay tuned to see what comes up. If you have any suggestions, please feel free to reach out to me on Discord. And honestly, please enjoy the outro, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.
We came together, just you and me. Lines of the chat buzzing like a symphony. From dawn till dusk, we lit up the screen. Our shared laughter echoes, you know what I mean. Memories made, forever they'll gleam. This epic closing, the last wave goodbye. Under the starlit sky where dreams can fly. With every moment, our hearts beat as one. This journey we're on, it's only just begun. Oh. Through the challenges, we found our way. In this vibrant space, we dared to sway. Your cheers uplift me as we hit replay. Together forever, we'll never fray. Tomorrow awaits, we'll rise and play again. This epic closing, the last wave goodbye. Under the starlit sky where dreams can fly. With every moment, our hearts beat as one. This journey we're on, it's only just begun. Oh. This epic closing, the last wave goodbye. Under the starlit sky where dreams can fly. With every moment, our hearts beat as one. This journey we're on, it's only just begun.